Let's make history. New York City's George Washington Bridge opens on this day in history, October 24th, 1931. Let's talk about it. The George Washington Bridge, which is locally known as the GW or the G-Dub, is a very important part of New York City life, not just New York City, but New Jersey as well. It's located in the Washington Heights neighborhood, which is a Dominican neighborhood in uptown Manhattan, and that's where the old Fort Washington was during the American Revolutionary War. And then it stretches across the Hudson River to the Fort Lee neighborhood. It stretches across the river to the Fort Lee neighborhood in New Jersey. And originally, they were thinking about building it on 110th Street, not far from where I grew up. Then they were thinking about doing it in Midtown, and that like directly across from where the Queensboro Bridge would be. And that idea was picking up some steam, but then they got shut down by real estate developers, and they decided to go with their current location in Washington Heights, partially because of geographical features in that area. The shores of Manhattan and in New Jersey have these steep cliffs, so that would enable them to build a bridge at such a height where it wouldn't interrupt river traffic below. It boasts an astounding 14 lanes and carries over 100 million vehicles roughly each and every year. And it was considered the longest bridge in the world for a few years. It knocked the Ambassador Bridge out of the #1 slot. And the Ambassador Bridge, for those who don't know, is the bridge that goes from Detroit, Michigan to Ontario, Canada. I've been out there. I used to go back and forth out to Detroit, and it's beautiful over there. You have Belle Isle, etc. So the George Washington Bridge held the title when it opened in 1931 on this day in history, October 24th. And then, not long after, in 1937, the Golden Gate Bridge opened. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to WillFloresTV on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and X.